I've been a missionary in the south of Ecuador for the last couple of years, and this is some parts of my story. We have the awesome privilege to be called children of the living God. Growing up, I was convinced of the Great Commission, that it's our duty and our joy to take the good news to those who've never heard it, so that Christ may be glorified to the ends of the earth. So as I approached the end of my Bible college in 2014, I began to contact mission organizations that were working in South America. I was put in touch with one lady on the field, and then another, and God directed these conversations until eventually I spoke to a lady in Ecuador who invited me to see the work they were doing there. During that trip, I was introduced to the Saraguro people, and I felt God connect my heart to this unreached people group. So after a few years of support raising in Australia, I finally returned to Ecuador to live out this calling that God had placed on my life. It's an amazing feeling, and I hope to be there for many years to come. A challenge from this first time in missions. Well, through various circumstances, I ended up being the only missionary working in the region. I was thrilled to be working among the Saraguro people, but I was isolated from my mission organization. But God always provides what we need. In Psalm 68 verse 6, it says that God sets the lonely in families, and I got to experience that promise for myself. I was practically adopted by not one but multiple Ecuadorian families. Some of them literally took me into their home, while others took me into their community and made me part of their extended family like a sister or an aunt. God also brought around me people my age in Saraguro to be my friends, connected me with key community leaders, and He even brought alongside me local believers to work in the mission and the ministry. God has been so faithful, and although it didn't end up looking like what I'd imagined, there were unexpected consequences that brought richer joy and greater fruit. Another crucial part of this support network was my HMT, which is Home Mission Team. This is something that New Heart set up for us missionaries, to gather around us a team of people who would uphold us throughout our journey in missions, to share the good and the bad, to help carry the load, and to celebrate the victories together. Without this team, I could not have survived these past couple of years. Thank you, New Heart, for the many ways that you support missions. This Heart to Heart Month is such a big encouragement to us, not just to be covered financially, but to be covered in prayer and remembered by our church family. From my heart to yours, thank you, New Heart.